Welcome everybody to yet another coffee time with Hako, the show where I have my morning coffee and then I yap into the void. Well met, and today I'm drinking out of my The Last of Us mug. Nothing fancy, just says The Last of Us is one of my favorite games. At least the first one. The second, has some issues. But for this coffee time, it's coffee time 30, so I wanted to make it a little bit sentimental. So I'm gonna talk about something that doesn't have any issues. And I'm gonna give you my favorite agents in terms of fun in Zenless Zone Zero. Like, these are my favorite ones to play, just like meta be damned, just pure enjoyment out of how it feels using them. And originally I started recording this and I did 3, but then I realized I can't pick 3 because there's one of them I just can't axe. So I'm gonna give you 4. In this coffee time, I'll give you my 4 favorite agents in Zenless Zone Zero to use. Number 4. It is gonna be the newest addition to the roster. It is going to be a Lighter. Now, Lighter is super freaking fun to use. And if you watched any of my recent videos, you know that kind of took me by surprise. I thought I've said that I'm gonna be pulling for him, I'm gonna get 1. Because I feel like, he's gonna be a little bit of a redundant pick. But boy, he's kind of swept me away. And he's outdone himself, and I might have sold him short before his release. Because damn, he does a lot, and he just, feels so fun to use. So, buffs be damned, meta be damned, just how fun is he to play, and he is so much goddamn fun. The way he just, comes in, pummels an enemy, and then yeets out, I don't know, it is just so satisfactory. And it puts any other stun agent to shame, honestly. He is just so much goddamn fun. So Lighter, right now my 4th favorite character to use in game. Now for the 3rd one. It is gonna be, now people were probably expecting this to be my number 1st, but it is Caesar. Caesar is my 3rd favorite agent to use, and if we'd go by his favorite character overall, it would be Caesar. But in terms of fun, of gameplay, he ends up 3rd, which is, a really good spot because I love basically any character in this game. Caesar is super goddamn fun, and I really enjoy a good parry mechanic in a game. I'm a big From Software fans, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, all of that. And Sekiro especially has the best parry I've ever encountered. Same with Metal Gear Revengeance. I just love those kind of games, and Caesar's gameplay kind of nails that with her parry. Now Caesar is more of a support type unit, so her field time is a little bit limited. So my one gripe with Caesar is I don't have more to do with her, if that makes sense. She even at C6, she's not necessarily the hyper carry of a team, and she's not gonna have as much field time as a hyper carry. Her attack string, basic attack string, isn't anything too fancy, but I do love using her, and it's in my opinion the best character Hoyo has ever kind of done, just all around, and I feel like I'm gonna use her until the end of time. Caesar, super fun, ends up on my 3rd place. For the 2nd one, this is the one where I had to make a decision to turn this into a top 4 instead of a top 3, because I could not axe this woman. My 2nd favorite character to use in Zenless Zone Zero currently is Jane Doe. Jane is just so much fun, so fast paced, and it is, I would say she's second to none, but she's second to 1, but let's get to that in a little bit. Jane is a blast. I love Jane from a design standpoint. I think she, once again, one of the coolest character Hoyo has ever put out. And she got a massive amount of hype, for very good reasons. She's a freaking powerhouse with her critical assaults, and she's just, when she's in her passion state and you're dodging around and you just go like you just scurry around the battlefield like you're on a crack, and I don't know, it is just so much goddamn fun. And I've recently been actually running her with Lighter that allows her to do a chain attack a lot more than she usually does. And that actually, you know, just takes her up a notch. Jane is a blast, and Jane is so much goddamn fun. And now for my number one, I feel like I might be kind of alone in saying this. So this might be, you know, one of my hottest takes. Still, my favorite agent to use in this game, and I might be biased, is Ellen. I freaking love using Ellen. I have a big love for sharks. I think they're like, you know, they're the coolest creature we have on Earth. You know, apart from dinosaurs, but they're not here anymore. So like, I don't know, there's just a dinosaur feel to them. And Hoyo's finally given me a dinosaur and, you know, an anime woman. You know, the perfect mix. And Ellen is just so much goddamn fun. I will, however, say that her fun is very much kind of gatekept. Or a lot of her fun is gatekept behind her M2. Her M2 allows her to chain in her second EX special attack from her third attack in a combo if she starts attacking when she has ice on her blade. So when you have that, you know, my Ellen is maxed out. When you have that, and you can like start chaining together her second EX special attack, I don't know. She just becomes second to none. And the way you can like sprint around the battlefield, going in for your charge attacks, I don't know. Ellen is just still unbeat in my books. I love using her. I hope I hope I will never have a reason to bench her completely. Whenever I see that an enemy is, you know, weak to ice, I get very happy because that means that Ellen is gonna come out. So yeah, there you have it. Lighter, Caesar, Jane Doe, and Ellen, and this is just in terms of how fun they are to control in battle, how fun is their playstyle. And massive props to the dev team, because if you look at all of these characters, like their playstyle kind of fits, you know, fits their persona, fits their lore, fits their aesthetic. Lighter, he is a pit fighter, he is a boxing champion, and that is, you know, you feel like you're playing Jake Paul. I'm kidding. You feel like you're playing Mike Tyson when you know, switch into him and just punches something until they stop moving. Caesar, which is, you know, this badass defense woman. They've just, you know, nailed how satisfactory it is when you perfectly time one of her parries, and then you go in for like a massive hit that just, you know, does it all. Caesar is great and very much, you know, fits the role of a guardian, just taking everybody's hit and, you know, giving twice as hard back. Jane, if you think of a rat, like, you know, very fast, very scurrying, around, super fast paced, they've absolutely freaking nailed that. And I don't know, Jane's gameplay, I think they just did such a good work with it. And same for Ellen, and to an even greater extent. Like, if you were to give 1,000 engineers an anime woman and give them the assignment, make this anime woman feel like a shark, I think 99% of all of those, you know, engineers would kind of fail that task, or they would come up lesser than Hoyo did with Ellen. Ellen is just chef's kiss. You really feel like a shark when you're, you know, darting around, going in for the bite, and then, you know, darting around, going for the bite, and like, it is, I don't know, I just feel like you're playing with your goddamn prey, like they're in the water, and you just, you know, playing around with them until they're dead. My one gripe with her is that, you know, her real fun is gateway between M2. I think M2 should have been base kit and, you know, something else for M2, just because I don't feel like enough people, you know, went M2 on Ellen. I know a lot of people were not pulling on Ellen because they knew that Miyabi was gonna be the same element and like hold fire for Miyabi instead. So I feel a lot of people maybe pulled one Ellen, and on M0 Ellen is still super fun. I often help my partner with her Shi defense, so like she has an M0 Ellen, and I still love using her, but she's not as fun as, you know, M2 and past. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what are your favorite characters to use in Zone Zero? Only talking fun, only talking fun. Honorary mention goes out to Yanagi because I do really like love using a Yanagi team. I think she's also super fun. But I do think she's slightly less fun than any of these. No, in terms of powerful, she'll probably end up on the top. But, and also honorary mention to Corin and to Piper. But I think I'm super biased. Just I don't know. I've held Corin dear since the release of the game. She was one of the first physical carries I built, and I just love clearing. I just love clearing shit with Corin. It is just so much fun. My little powerhouse, my little national team in this is Corin, Piper, and Lucy, and they are just a goddamn blast to use. But yeah, let me know your favorite characters in the comments. And also, once again, this is number 30 of Coffee Time with Hako. I started doing this as kind of, you know, a way to hang out a little bit, you know, not have a specific topic really. Do it very unscripted, like I don't have any notes. I usually don't have notes anyways. But, you know, we're just having a coffee together, we're just vibing, we're just chatting. And I feel like this is one of my favorite videos to do. And from the reception I've had of you peeps, like throughout all 30 of them, it seems like most of you also do enjoy them. Like they're a little bit slower paced, they're a little bit yappy. But that does seem to be appreciated because I am not a very like fast or snappy person. So like just being able to take it a little bit chill has been like, you know, super nice. And it's actually been lovely putting some more time into YouTube. So I was basically like dead on YouTube until Zenless released. Like, you know, I wasn't really putting stuff out. Then when Zenless came out, I started putting out content for it, and I'm like, hey, this is quite fun. And in these few months, Zenless has been out. Like I'm you know, almost twice the size on YouTube than I am on Twitch, and I've been doing Twitch for over 2 years now. And it's, I don't know, I really like this format. I like Twitch where I can hang out, you know, live with you peeps. But after losing my dog, I don't know, life has been a little bit hard, and like being able to make content like for the tube where I can, you know, I can edit for an hour and then I can just, you know, go work out or go for a walk, just clear my head, has been like a nice way of doing things, and like being able to nerd out and focus on this game and interact with other people that's also, you know, massive fans of this game has just, you know, helped me through this autumn a lot, I gotta say. So everybody, thank you for watching and enjoying the coffee times. I hope you enjoy them because I do heckin' love making them. And it is Sunday as the time of recording, so which means Monday tomorrow, and I hope you have a goddamn blessed coffee, and I hope you have a blessed start to your week. And once again, thank you for being a fan of the channel. Big freaking hug, and until next video, stay safe friends. Hako out.